Hi, my name is Brandon Tuziant.
And I'm Blamery.
And welcome to this week's Roar TV.
This week we have the Adventures of Cayden and Callon baseball and track.
Now, let's get into the Late Today Show with Fimmy Jallon.
Hey, welcome to Late Today Show with Roar TV. Today we're going to be interviewing Corey Smith.
What's up, man? How's it going? How you doing? Good to see you again. Glad to be here.
So, Mr. Smith.
Yes, sir.
How's your day been, man?
My day's fantastic. Most days are pretty good. You know, whenever you're Corey Smith, it's pretty good. How about you? You look good.
Thank you. I really try. You know, my makeup guy had a little trouble today, so I gave him some pointers. But
that's important to do. It's important to do.
So, tell me about the district meet with UIL.
District meet was fantastic. I had a lot of great success, a lot of first place teams out there. From number sense, mathematics, calculator apps, science, literary criticism, computer apps, a lot of good scores out there across the board. Our speaking events, Mr. Guthrie came through big time this year and just propelled us over the hurdle that we needed from last year.
That's great. That's great. So, what are your expectations for regional meet?
Regional meet, we've faced some stiff competition. Argyle is pretty good in a lot of different things, as some of our sports teams and band, all things encompassing UIL, they've all had some issues with Argyle in the past, but we've got a few chances here and there that I really think we can break through to the state level, and that'll be on Cinco de Mayo weekend in Austin.
Cinco de Mayo. So, I heard you're the UIL coordinator.
Yes, I am.
I bet you got some interesting stories to tell us.
There's a few. One that sticks in my mind is before I was coordinator as just a coach. I'm not real proud of this moment either, but you know, I was just having some fun with some of my students that I was part of back in, I think, 2009, 2010-ish. We went to an invitational meet in Emory Rains, and
was it raining?
It was not raining during this time. So, but at this tournament, there was some downtime, as can happen from time to time. Even if you've been to track meets or anything like that, you know that certain people have some downtime. And I happened to go off into the auxiliary gym with a few students, and we encountered some volleyballs and things like that in there, and we turned it into a fun game of kickball / punch ball or something like that. You know, where you just punch the ball and just have some fun with it. You know, intensify volleyball a little bit. And turns out one of the guys rolled the ball towards me or whatever, and I feel like it'd be better if I kind of stand up and show you this thing. So I don't know, you don't have a ball or anything like that, but so the guy slings the ball down towards me or whatever, and I square off on it, tee it off like that, and you know, if you're a soccer fan, the thing just hooks big time like this. Well, halfway across the gym, there's a group of girls that are practicing setting over there for volleyball, and unfortunately, the hooked soccer ball just pegged this girl straight in the head. It was a terrible moment because I'm going, oh my gosh, I just killed this girl, and I'm gonna be fired from my job and this and that. So, fortunately, I ran over there, and it was just a matter of you know, soccer ball hitting her in the head, and it didn't feel good, but I extended my apologies, and fortunately at that time I had a little bit more hair, so I was I was able to blend in almost as a student because of my youth at that time. So
I hear you.
but that's probably one of the fun things right there. You know, I've made an idiot out of myself plenty of times, but I like to think that I go to bat for my coaches, and my coaches do a wonderful job. So but I enjoy it though.
Nice, nice. So the real question is, how many points did you get for that?
I don't think that was calculated in that day, so, but good question. So,
how does my hair look right now? Like, I feel like it's a little bit off.
It's got a little bit of a wing look to it, but I don't, you know,
like
you just get
wings like angels.
Maybe, I don't know. You should probably adapt to more of my hairstyle right here, though.
No, I think I'm good.
It's a lot easier. You hop out of the shower and it's done. You just go with the brush.
No, I don't think that's how that works.
Hair's a little bit overrated.
Oh, okay. I'll look into that though. I've always heard about the shaved look. I I mean, you rock it, man. You really rock it. All right, well, thank you for your time,
No
man.
problem.
I've had a great time.
Likewise.
Here, man.
Likewise. I'm gonna stick around. Let's listen to you interview
All right,
some others.
that's great. Later we got Jamie Foxx from Terrell coming.
Home of Jamie Foxx.
Yeah,
Jamie Foxx.
Yeah.
That's shocking.
Well, I'm Fimmy Jallon, and tonight we had a great time.
Thanks, Reese, for that interview with Mr. Smith. Now let's see what Clarissa has with our Roar TV gaming news.
A Way Out was developed by Hazelight Studios, a small team of developers in Sweden led by film director Josef Fares. The design philosophy for the game is that the team wanted to create a cooperative experience that is unique and different. As a result, the team decided to create a full game that must be played cooperatively with another player. The game uses Unreal Engine number 4. A Way Out is an action-adventure game played from a third-person perspective. It is specifically designed for split-screen cooperative multiplayer, which means that it must be played with another player through either local or online play. As the story of both protagonists is told simultaneously, their progress may not be synchronized, which may result in one player being able to control their character while another is watching a cutscene. Players need to cooperate with each other in order to progress, and each situation can be approached differently, with both characters taking different roles. Vincent Moretti is freshly incarcerated and sent to jail for murder. In jail, he meets Leo Caruso, who had been arrested for grand theft. While the two recover in the infirmary, they get to know each other, and Leo requests Vincent's help. Vincent senses that Leo is planning on a prison break and offers to help so he can escape too. Leo initially refuses, but begrudgingly agrees to collaborate. Using teamwork and gathering tools, the two escape from the jail. I think that this game is taking a unique turn when it comes to multiplayer, because most games that have multiplayer are drop-out co-op. This one must be played the entire game with another person, and it's an interesting take on how multiplayer is going, and I'm hoping to see more games like this in the future.
Thank you, Carissa, for telling us about the adventures with... Now, let's go to the adventures of Cayden and Callon.
My name's Callon.
My name's Cayden.
This is the adventures of Cayden and Callon. You see that drop?
I need all y'all.
Hey,
Come here. I got a question from all y'all. Y'all have to answer it. Is toilet paper under or over?
Over.
underway.
What does that mean? It's over. It's over. Under. I'm gonna be different.
Over. All right.
Over what?
It's over.
Over what?
How you take it down?
Take down from what?
You tear it.
Tear from what?
Itself. What's itself?
Yeah.
All right. Now we know. Who is touching?
Sir.
What? I'm very focused.
How many
right
touchdowns did you score last night
Okay.
in that baseball game?
I don't. Did you really just get me killed? Sir. Sir. How many numbers in the alphabet?
How many numbers in the alphabet? There was a letters, bro. You tripping?
All right.
Okay, my brother here with
Went to
Coach
baseball with Coach
Snodgrass.
Snodgrass.
So, how's the season been going?
Season's going well. We hit a few bumps in the road, like you do on a few seasons, or almost every season. Didn't play to our capability. A lot of it had to do with just not being ready to play when the game started. Kind of got down now. one thing we'll do is, we'll fight, we'll battle, we'll compete. Just got ourselves in some situations early in games that kind of cost us throughout the stretch of it.
What can y'all do to improve in practice or in the game?
Well, going back to the previous question, the focus in practice is going to, that carries over into the game. So when the game starts, the first pitch is thrown, we got to have the focus we need to. We have to match their intensity. We have to be more focused than them and be ready to play. And the 2 losses in district that we have, we didn't do that. We got mentally outplayed and physically outplayed in our 2 district losses. Now we bounced back on both occasions, and a lot of that has to do with improving in practice and focus on things that we need to get better at. And most of the time, that's little things. All teams do good. The big things, they do them all. They focus on the big things, but great teams get really, really good and focus highly on the little things, and we need to get better at that. And it shouldn't take, a tough loss to create that kind of focus in practice. So if we had to improve on anything overall, I would think consistency in practice and our focus and keeping our long-term goal and short-term goals in focus. And kind of have those goals in HD, you know what I mean? Have those dreams in HD to where we can see them happen.
So, how do you feel about district next year?
It's going to be tough, obviously. Anytime you move up in a classification, there's going to be, a learning curve somewhat. But we don't do excuses. So, it's going to be tough competition, but I think we match up well with most of them. And I tell the kids, baseball is a game where, you can line up against the New York Yankees, the worst team in the MLB can play the best team in the MLB and win on any given day, So it's all about who shows up and focuses pitch by pitch, inning by inning, and game by game the best and most consistent, and those are the teams that are successful. And so the same thing's going to apply. Baseball's been played for over 100 years, and the recipe for wins and championships hadn't changed much.
And now let's Coach Snodgrass with baseball. Now, let's go to track with Katie Hayes.
Hi, I'm Liam Willis, and I'm with Katie Hayes, and today we're going to answer a couple questions about the track meet. So, how did the girls do as a whole at district?
Well, at district, the varsity girls got first place for the 9th year in a row, so that's really exciting. We all came together, we did our job, and we did what we needed to do, and the JV girls got first place as well by over 200 points.
That's good, that's good. What are your expectations for area?
At area, it's really special because it's rare that someone advances to area in every single event from Kaufman, and we did that. So we have somebody competing at area in every one of the events. So we should do really, really well and come out on top.
All right, thank you so much. Hi, I'm Liam Willis, and I'm here with Trey Collier, and today we're going to ask them a couple questions about track. So, how did the boys do as a whole at district?
We did pretty good. We came out with first place, boys and girls, and that's 9 years in a row we've won district.
What are your expectations for area?
We expect to go out there and do the same thing we did in district. Come out with, or try to get top place in area, or top in area, and just get a couple of relays and a couple single events to regionals.
All right, thank you so much. Good luck.
Thank you.
With us, same time,
same place.